Some Minecraft items used to be very ugly, but some of them had glow ups so good they deserve an award. Let's settle it once and for all. What's a masterpiece and what's still a disaster? I'll be going through some of Minecraft's glow ups and be ranking them on a tier list. S tier being the best glow up and F tier being a not so good glow up. So what actually gave me the idea for this video was this Twitter or X post, whatever you call it, that actually kind of blew up. So let's actually go through these glow ups and put them on the tier list. So we're gonna start off with this Totem of Undying because that's the first image on the actual post. And I'd say it's a pretty decent glow up, especially in the eyes. I don't even know what it's supposed to be in the first picture, but in the second one, like you can tell it's like, it comes from like sort of like a villager entity or something like that. And not this blocky mess with these very basic green eyes, I guess. Yeah, I'd say this is a very big glow up. I'd put this in A tier. Okay, next up we got a very popular one on this post, which is Netherack. So the old Netherack and the new Netherack are completely different, as you can see. The first one looks like a throw up of pixels or maybe even like some sort of flesh. And the new one is like a red rock. I'm not really sure about this one. I do think the new one looks better if you're just comparing them like side by side, but like the first one did feel like very nether to me. So maybe the throw up block is a little bit better. Yeah, I don't know. You guys gotta let me know down in the comments about this one. I'm not gonna rank it F tier because this isn't that bad. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put it B tier because the new one, it is better on the eyes. I'm gonna be honest. And it's not anything higher because like the old one did contribute lots with the texture and different pixels. Yeah, so final answer, I'm gonna put it B tier. Okay, next up we got, wait, huh? This is S tier. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, let's go to the next one. We got what this guy said, glow up stone. I am in love with this glow up and I've always liked the new glowstone compared to the old one. So glowstone as a block is supposed to be like very bright, right? But the old one, it was kind of dark. Like there's like these like the gray lines. It was just too dark to me. Honestly, I'm gonna put this S tier because I just love how the new glowstone looks. I know some of you guys that are still holding on to nostalgia are gonna say the old glowstone was better, but like, come on. New one's gotta be good, right? Okay, next up, we got the rose, which is technically not really a glow up. It's just a complete item change, you know? So on the left, we got rose, and on the right, we got poppy. The poppy's kind of got like a more of a dark and bland look to it, but the rose, it's just, you know, bright and fresh, and yeah, it's a rose. Like, come on, you can't go wrong with the rose. The poppy just looks boring and looks like a Walmart version of what the rose was supposed to be. So I'm honestly gonna put this in F tier because they removed the rose and turned it into a poppy, which is a completely different block and just does not look as good. Okay, next up we got the potato. There is kind of a difference, but it's not that crazy as some of the other items, but the old one, you can actually see like a little face. It's making a little face, which is kind of cool, but I'd say the new one does look more of like a realistic potato and the old one looks more of a Minecraft potato, at least to me. And honestly, I do prefer the left. I'm still gonna put it in B tier. This is because I just think the right potato does look good, but the left one also does look good. But the right is probably better for the game. It's not the worst change, but it's not the best. Okay, next up, we got the bat. So I had no idea they actually changed it, but apparently they changed it last Halloween. That's actually kind of cool. I like the new bat on the right. It is cuter, I'd say, than the one on the left, which is the very first one. And to me, it just looks more of like a bat instead of like a rectangle with a head and two wings. And this one's got more of like a triangle shape to it. It also does look kind of like a flying mouse, which I guess a bat technically is. I'd say this is a pretty good glow up and I put this in A tier. Okay, so we got the pufferfish. And the first one, like, come on. Both of them, okay, both of them look very derpy, but like the first one, I don't know, it looks kind of cursed in a way. Like, but either way, it's a big glow up. The one on the right, it's got derpy eyes compared to the first one where it's more like cursed, the eyes, and it's like screaming for help. Yeah, I think the one on the right there's a big glow up there. They're both good, don't get me wrong, like they got like their different purposes, though they're both funny, but the one on the left just, it looks so lazy compared to the one on the right. So I'd honestly put this in S tier. Like, This is a very big glow up. Both of them look funny, but the one on the left just doesn't scream pufferfish. The one on the right is so much better. So I'm gonna put this on S tier, even though the one on the left is very funny. You gotta be honest. If that was still in the game, that would just be a meme. Okay, so for this one, we actually got 3. We got the emerald block, diamond block, and cactus. I'm gonna say right off the bat, the old emerald block is better than the new one. It screams emerald to me more because it's got like the little emerald in it. And the new one is just literally just squares on top of squares. Like they keep outlining each other. The diamond block, however, I do like both of them. And the cactus, I'm gonna be honest, the cactus is easily a great change. Like the old cactus, it just looks lazy and yeah, it just looks outdated. But the new one actually looks very good, especially with the spikes, how they're updated. Okay, so I'm gonna rapid fire these. The emerald block, I'm gonna put in C tier. The diamond block, I'm gonna put in B tier. And the cactus, that's S tier. That's easily S tier. I love the new cactus compared to the old one. I'm scrolling through the comments on this one, and there's a lot of debate on which one was good. I personally think this was a great change. I know the left one is iconic, but the right one, it just looks like a golden apple to me. Like it looks much better as a golden apple. So I'm gonna put this change in A tier. I do like the new look, even though the one on the left is the classic, is iconic, I know, but the one on the right just looks so much better. So A tier for me. We got glass next, and this is easily S tier. I don't even have to say why. It's obviously S tier. They got rid of the little streaks in the middle, which make the glass look so much better and actually see through. Okay, so this one actually just says yellow wool, but I'm gonna include all the new wool because some of the new wool look amazing, like the yellow one, like the new yellow. To me, looks so much better instead of the old and like bleak yellow in the previous one. But the new wool altogether, I'm gonna have to say it's A tier. I just love the new wool and the texture in it. Some of the colors could have been a little bit better, but I do like the new wools. I could keep this list going on for a while, and they changed many textures. But I'm basically just basing on what's under this post to include on this tier list. And so we got wheat next. This is actually a pretty big change too, because the old wheat, it doesn't look like it's ready, like, you know, but the new wheat, it's obviously ready, like to be harvested. Just so much better. So I'm gonna have to put this, I'm gonna put this in S tier because I do love how the new wheat looks. And here's the final list. Okay, well that wraps up some of the best Minecraft glow-ups. I know I missed quite a bit, but like I said, I was just going what's under this tweet. So you guys gotta let me know down in the comments which ones I missed and where they would be placed on the list. This is all my opinion. I didn't mean to annoy anyone with these choices, so you guys can let me know, like I said, what you think about these. But if you did enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe and check out these other videos that YouTube is suggesting. But anyways, I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Peace.